guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable makeup on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Fridays are drag. So I'm doing drag looks on Fridays. But in today's video, we do a declutter organization. I need to organize because I have small space. And I have stuff that expired and I can't let go, and I really need to let it go. So we're going to be decluttering foundations, concealers, and primers. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all the new videos I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I also go live almost every Monday. So follow me on social media, all the links down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this. So let's start with concealers. I'm actually holding the camera, so I'm only gonna have one hand, unless I figure something out. So we got a lot. So I'm gonna start by putting something off out of here, the ones I know for sure I want to declutter. So I have some things here that's been around for a while, like this one, Wet n Wild concealer. This is the old one, Photo Focus. It's alright, it's actually not bad. It has decent coverage, but not all that great. So I have so many concealers, I really need to declutter this one. So this goes. Also I have declutter iMagic Cosmetics. It's not bad, but the thing is, it's a little liquidy and the coverage is not the best, so you know, it's inexpensive, so I'm just gonna let this go. So this one is Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I'm considering letting this go because it's not my favorite coverage and it's just okay. It's not all that. I might use this for something else, but why keep it? I'm gonna put this up here for now. So now we got this. They've been using this actually, Amoras, and this is very bad. It's like, it's dark, although it's supposed to be light. It says light here, but it's actually like almost my foundation color. I think I'm gonna let this go. Now we got, yes, if you can see something offensive here, this was here a long time, and I'm not letting this go because it's actually, I actually like it, but no, I got it a long time ago, so I'm gonna put it in the back. Also, there's something in the back here. It's not a concealer. I don't know why it's here. It should be in the other drawer. This is Dermacol Foundation. I got this for review and comparison with the AliExpress version. And yeah, AliExpress was nothing like the real thing. This is very decent, but I could not pick the right color online, so it's very wrong. It's very light. So I think I just keep it in concealer drawer because it's more like concealer, so that makes sense. So I'm gonna leave this here. So the concealer, Conceal and Define Infinite, it's actually very good. I have used it, so I'm gonna keep this. This still a concealer. It's gonna be a maybe. I got this in TJ Maxx. I think it was like $5. And it's right. It's just very liquidy and almost like AliExpress concealer because there's barely any coverage. So I'm gonna put it on top here, just for maybe. Now I got Juvia's Place, which I have a strange relationship with. I used to hate it. For some reason I thought it was falling to the lines and I hated it. It's in the College 101, by the way. It's very light, like very light. So I use it a lot for drag videos. There is no way I'm gonna let this one go now. And let's see, inexpensive concealers. The Catrice actually is very, very decent. I'm gonna keep this one. Liquid Camouflage, and this in the color Porcelain 010. I'm not sure why I got porcelain, but it works for me. I got this in Ireland, actually in Dublin, when I was meeting Teresa. I'm gonna put this in the pack. Then we got these. I've got this for a long time and I'm actually panning it. And the only reason I'm using it, this is a L'Oreal Infallible. I used to love it, but I think it's a little drying. And it's a Cashmere 360. I think it's also because it's old. That's why it looks a little drying on my skin. But it's perfect for covering up my eyebrow tattoo. And I apply it on top of the color corrector and it works. So this is the only reason I keep it. So I'm gonna just put it on this side because I use it for eyebrow cover up. Then I got the self concealer. Actually, I might let this one go. It's probably expired for sure. It's a 16-hour camouflage camo concealer. It's in the color light peach. It's very light, it's very dry, and it's been here forever. This one goes for sure. I can't even cover up my eyebrows with it because it gives me so much texture, it looks terrible. And I have another one of this. Yeah, this one will have to go. So this one light beige. So bye-bye, elf. See ya, never. Having here, elf Flawless Brightening Concealer. I don't remember this one. It doesn't really do anything. I might put it up here and decide later whether I want it or not. Now I've got a good one here. This is a new True Skin Catrice 18-hour hydrating concealer. Actually very good. Definitely keeping this. I don't know why I have the brush here. I'm gonna put this out. And I have a Morphe concealer. Oh, I love this. People have different opinions about Morphe. They hate it. I really love this concealer. Actually, it works really well for me. This is the color C1.55. Love it, keeping it. Another one that I love, the XX Revolution. Very good concealer. This is in the color CX6, and I'm keeping it for show. I'm going to put it next to the other Revolution concealer over here. See, Declutter is going pretty well. I might declutter this one too. This is Revolution Pro. I have it for a while. This is 6.5. It's okay. It's a little greasy. I don't know. I'll put it in the back of a drawer because it's kind of a dupe for It Cosmetics concealer, and I have It Cosmetics here too, and covered in something. I don't know what it is. Covered in some kind of glue. Why? Why is it covered in glue? And this one probably needs to go too because I haven't used it and it's probably expired. But it's a sample I got from, I think I got it in Nipsey bag. It was years ago. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. It's terrible. But I'm gonna put it up here. Maybe I'll let it go. Now we got, oh, another good one. Drugstore Wet n Wild Incognito. This is a really, really good coverage and it's not drying. So this one is a light beige. I don't know how loud I'm gonna be. My mouth, eye hole right next to the microphone is gonna be bad. And I have another brush that doesn't belong here for some reason. And I got other brushes. I keep these brushes here because these are concealer brushes. So this makes sense. I have a couple of sponges here. I like this kind of thing. Like, don't judge. I like to have small sponges I use with concealers here. Like on this side, it's more of a contour and other tools. So I've got Elmer's glue for dragging my husband, obviously. Also, I got a Facalura concealer here. It looks very expired. And it's not the best, so I'm definitely letting this go. I think this declutter is going to be very successful. I got color corrector that I will need. This is really cheap, Ruby Kisses. I use this for John because for me, I don't need it. For his, like a beard, you know, and the mustache beard, the hair, the 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, this one might have to go. See this? See how it's falling apart? I actually had to declutter my color with this. The Hydrating Camo Concealer. Seems like Hydrating Camo Concealer falls apart and dies quicker. Because the light one, I liked it. But, you see, it's separated and it was kind of weird. So this is a weird texture. Definitely let it go. And it's too orange to be a contour anyway. I still use this for drag looks. Makeup stick, contour stick. This one is in the color 808, Nude for Thought. And yeah, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put this here. And pan this Wet n Wild, see? Where is Walnut? One of my favorite contour sticks. I have another offensive item. Same thing, I got this a while ago. Actually, it's great for my contour. I wish it was not from a problematic person, but it is, and it works. So I'll use it in the days and I'm not filming. This is the Eyebrow Cover Up, clearly. This is the Ellie colors from a dollar store. This is a great corrector for my skin tone. It's very light peach and great for my eyebrows. So this is gonna stay here. I have Ellie Girl Pro Conceal. This one is good for contour. It's not the best color, but it's not bad. So I'm gonna keep this. And another contour, actually, I like this contour stick. It's a Makeup Obsession. I think it's a foundation stick. D01, so it works for me. Again, it's not the coolest tone, but it's not the warmest either, so it's nice. I use this as eyeshadow base, actually, so I don't even know why it's in this drawer, but it's a concealer. It's Catrice Camouflage Cream, you see? I blended. I have very dry eyelids because of hormone issue, so for me, this is a good primer, so my eyelids are really dry, so they can take this. I have a few brushes here that I can use with concealers. This is to dust off some eyeshadow fallout, so I think I did well. See, the declutter, don't judge my dirty table. Declutter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To declutter, I did real well. Oh, this is a new Kimchi foundation I just reviewed. So, that's this drawer. Let's move on. Almost forgot to mention my two favorite concealers, the Kimchi Chic Beauty, light beige and white. These are the bomb, and these are my favorite, that's why they're at the front. So I decided to keep Stila because I swatched it, and actually it doesn't look bad. So I'll give it another try, and we'll see what I think about it. I also kept one of the e.l.f. concealers, but the only reason is because if I have an e.l.f. video, like e.l.f. only full face of e.l.f., I don't want to go buy another one, so I'll just use this one. So that's for that purpose. Almost forgot to mention, if you hear beeping, it's my husband operating microwave or stove. Nars Concealer, I don't know if I mentioned it. This is one of my favorites now, but it's not the fullest coverage, but it's really, really pretty on the skin, so that's definitely the one that I keep. Okay, I figured out, put my camera on a stand so I'm not suffering anymore. So this is a foundation drawer. It looks very messy right now because I've been going through it, obviously. And I already see what I'm going to declutter. The BB cream from Amoras. It was cheap, I don't remember what it was really inexpensive. It's actually decent, but it's nothing that I'm going to use, so yeah, this one's have to go. I have a couple of foundations that's really old, and I'm only keeping them for e.l.f. videos, but I think it's time for let this go. This foundation I had for so long, I had it for years. I need to let this go because I have a CC cream from e.l.f., so I can use that for my reviews. This one is actually very decent. I might give it another try and declutter it later, but it's a good foundation. It's just very inexpensive version, Facalore. But it's actually nice, so I'm gonna keep this for now. The one is actually very good, I love, and it looks expensive, but the color is so wrong. It's so wrong. It's yellow. It's literally yellow on my skin. It's a full coverage matte foundation. Feels good, looks great. In the color 10, warm. It says warm. It's not warm. It's yellow, people. It's yellow. I'll put it in the back of a drawer for now. Wet n Wild foundations. I still love them. I don't know if they expired or not. Probably have. But every time I wear them, they're fine. They're fine. I'm gonna consistently say they're fine. But yeah, one of them is dewy, one of them is regular. I can't let them go because they're good for reference if I need a Wet n Wild video. The one I might let go is the Conceal and Hydrate. I was never into it, and it's really wrong undertone. It's a little peachy for me. It's a F8. So this one, I got it a while ago. I've used it. You can see like a little bit of usage here. So yeah, I'm gonna let this one go. For Era, I'm not let this go because I use it for every drag video. For Era is great for drag. It's full coverage. It's very cheap. It was $2.74. I remember the price. It was at AliExpress, and I have 3 of them. The one I should probably let go, but I can't because I loved it. It's L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. Yes, it's a couple of years old. It's surely expired, but I can't let this go for some reason. It's kind of a sentimental value because I wore that to Ireland when I met Teresa and I did a 24-hour wear test. It was like a 30-hour wear test and it wore all those hours. Probably wouldn't wear all those hours now because it's old, but I might have to let it go. Let me put it on top and see what I think about it. And this drawer has some stuff in it. I need to like let out. So this one is You Can Be Matte Lone Wear Foundation. It's actually very good. I remember it was good. Let me test the color. I think it's one of the yellow ones. Oh yeah, it's yellow. Just like for Color. I don't know what's up with the yellow undertones. On the same note, we have this one that's actually not a bad undertone. It's Eye Magic, and that was from a PR box actually. Full Coverage Foundation. That's very nice. Let me see if I still like it. The undertone. Yeah, this is actually nice. I'm gonna keep it. It's funny because it decluttered the concealer, but the foundation is actually very good. So I'm gonna keep this over here in inexpensive side. Should really organize this and put this in inexpensive side. And the other one more, well, I don't have that many expensive ones. That's not gonna work. And then what we have from old ones. Older ones, the Revolution. This one I love. There is no way I'll let this one go. Revolution Pro and F10 full coverage. Camouflage foundation. This looks amazing, beautiful, and it's not that old actually. It's relatively, well, in my world, it's relatively new, so I'm gonna leave this here. You got matte base in F10 as well. Again, very good foundation. I'm trying to pan this one. This one's almost empty, so I'm gonna keep this one for sure. So that's like a lot of this is Revolution on the side. So we got the CC creams here, Revolution CC cream. I almost spent it, see? It's like, it's almost gone. I'm gonna let this go just for one reason, because it's not the best wear. It's kind of a little bit too creamy, and I'm not into CC creams altogether, and SPF 30, but since it's older, SPF probably expired anyway, so I really need to let it go, and I've used it. So I'm being very good with declutter. The one I'm not decluttering that actually looks better than Revolution Pro is e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. And I'm gonna keep this for all my e.l.f. videos, so that's what I'm gonna use from now on. This is in the color Light 280N, and it fits, it matches my skin tone perfectly. So I'm gonna keep this. So we got another Revolution foundation. I actually love the way it looks. I don't think it expired. It's XX Revolution in color 10. I'm pretty sure it's 10. I always wear 10, FX10. Yeah, it's very good. I'm gonna keep it here. And another one of my favorites is Profusion Feel Good Skin, extremely cheap, and it's so freaking good. It's like unbelievably good. Long wear, skin perfector with hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, and it really does what it says it's gonna do. So this one is never going anywhere. And I've got a Morphe foundation. I spilled some lipstick on it somewhere, which is not coming out anymore, but it's okay. So this is a color 2.110, and yes, a lot of people hated it. When my skin was dry when we lived in New York and I kind of skipped some of the skincare, I hated it, and now I love it. It looks nice on my skin. I mean, love it or hate it, I love this foundation, so I'm gonna keep this. Then we got the newer foundations. The Catrice True Skin, I love it. Beautiful, looks great. It's hydrating, it's medium to full coverage. I have it in the color 046 Neutral Toffee. So keeping it for sure. Then we got another inexpensive one. And this is one of those like a tinted skin veil dupes of, I think it's Fenty, right? This one is hyaluronic acid, has squalane, it's oil free. It's actually pretty decent coverage considering what it is. Sheer to medium, yeah, it's very good. So I'm gonna keep this for summer. We have a more expensive stuff here. The three that I have, the ABH Luminous Foundation, looks beautiful, one of my favorites. Not the full coverage, but looks great. In the color 315N. We've got Nars, and this is their Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Stromboli. I got this online. I didn't really pick the color correctly. It's okay. It's a little yellowish on me, but with a concealer added and a powder, it looks alright. So I'm gonna keep this for sure. And I've got my newest addition and my absolute favorite from high-end. This is Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the tits. So this is definitely not going anywhere in the color 7. So how did I do? I think I did pretty well. All these foundations decluttered. Look at that. It looks so much better. I decluttered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foundations that clearly expired. I'm so proud of myself. Now I need to add my newest beautiful addition that hasn't even come out yet. I'm not sure when this video comes out if this is gonna be out already, but this is a new Kimchi Chic Beauty foundation, and this is the one to look out for. A really good foundation, that's the name, and it is a really good foundation. Actually, it's very modest for them to say. It's a freaking amazing foundation, that's what I would call it. Okay, this looks better now. And here we got the last drawer, the primers. I've got the eye primers and the face primers here. And this might be a problem because it's full of stuff. And I'm not sure I'm gonna use them all. I already see what I'm gonna declutter. All the way in the back here. This is something I got on AliExpress. It's for Era. It's okay, but you know, it's not something that I want to keep. I'm not even sure if it's safe to use from AliExpress, what's in there. So it's smoothing. It does what it says it's gonna do, but you know, I'm trying to stay away from AliExpress and stop being a cheap hoe. So I have a brand new unopened e.l.f. because I loved it so much I decided to buy one, and I haven't even opened yet. Luminous Putty Primer, so definitely staying. I have a couple of things here that definitely old, needs to go. It's a white thing I used to use as a base when I was a cheap hoe, and I'm gonna let this thing go because it's been years, literally years and years, like longer than I had YouTube. Probably like at least 7 years. I'm so bad. And this is the Wet n Wild white lipstick that I actually use once in a while stuff. So I might not let this go because it's useful for certain things. So I'm gonna put it away for other purposes. I got Milani Prime Perfection face primer. This is hydrating. It's actually not bad. I cannot let this go because it's actually very good. Yes, baby. What do you want? Oh, baby. Please don't bite my brushes. My cat is here. He's trying to bite the brushes. Baby, what you doing here? What you doing here? You want to steal a lipstick? You want to steal a brush? Okay, get going. Profusion face primer. It's okay. It's one of those silicone face primers. It works. I'm just gonna keep it for profusion videos. I'm gonna put it in the back. I might let this one go because it looks like I've used this up. It's pretty much like used up and expired. e.l.f. Dew primer, it was okay. So I'm gonna let this one go. Then we got moisturizers here. Actually, they're tinted moisturizers that I sometimes use before I put the makeup on. It's probably not the right place for them, so I'm gonna take them out and put them elsewhere if I find a room to put them. Another one I'm kind of considering let go is the Mehron Clown White. I mean, I got this for drag and I used it, I loved it, and now I hate it. It did you texture, it's not the best quality. unfortunately, but I'm gonna keep it for certain things like under the brow, highlight with drag that actually works. So yes, this is gonna stay in the back. The one I'm really letting go is Milani Eyeshadow Primer. This one has no coverage, has no, I mean, it's not a bad primer, but it has no color to it, and I don't like it, so this one goes. The same thing is Profusion Eye Primer. Has no coverage, has no color, goes. There's no reason for me to keep it. The one I cannot let go because Anne-Marie gifted me this MAC primer, and she actually likes it, and it was on sale in UK. She shipped it to me, so this is from my dear friend. It holds a value. It looks awful on my skin. It's a soft ochre paint pot, and I like the way it looks on the skin when I swatch it, but it looks awful on my eyelid, so I'm just gonna put it in the back. Maybe I'll mix it with something. So the skin primers, I really like this one actually, XX Revolution. This is like a cloud, I think it's something with a cloud, to do with a cloud, right? Second skin primer. I don't know where I got the word cloud from, but anyway, it feels nice. I don't use it often enough. I don't know why, because I have too much SHIT, that's why. So I'm gonna keep this one because it's actually very nice. Let's try to keep everything on this side. I might let go this one, a Revolution Ultra Face Base Primer. It's okay, but it's not the best. I like the other one, the XX, better, and I'm gonna let this one go. I love this. I got this in Ireland and I still use them. One is Goodbye Pores and one is the Sensational. Sensational is the tits. I love it. It's like a moisturizer, it's a primer, it's an anti-wrinkle, natural glow. It's everything, and I love this one. It's like a moisturizer, literally. So I'm gonna keep this on the side because I love it. Another one, Catrice Clean ID, the new one. Real nice. Very much like a moisturizer because it's silicone free. That's all it is. It's like a moisturizer, but it's very nice actually. For my skin it works. And then I got the Pixie by Barium Skin Blurring Beauty Elixir, which is a dupe for Farsali. I got Farsali just because it was on sale in the BoxyCharm, and I don't remember what I paid for it, but it was cheap. So they're very similar, to be honest, very similar, and I like them both, so I'm gonna keep this. I've got I've got face tape, the tape for, not face tape, what do you call it? The tape to create clean lines, and I never use it. I just don't like to use something like that. I'm fine with my own lines. I really need to try this because it just sits in a drawer. I'm gonna put it like on the side. Okay, then we got Opened Elf Poreless Body Primer, and this is a luminous one. I almost hit the pen. Actually, I did hit the pen. I almost finished it. So that's the one to pen. Then I got Elf Primer Glow Oil. I actually like this with certain foundation, like Morphe. Morphe is drying, so this is great as a primer. So I'm definitely keeping this. I'm gonna put this somewhere here. Then I've got a little sample. I don't think it's full size, of Professional. I think this came with the kit that Teresa gave me with the cookie highlighter, so definitely keeping this. It's a nice one. This one came in BoxyCharm, and it's a hydrating one. Love this one. So this is all staying. So far I did pretty good. I mean, I could have done better, but here's the Anastasia primer. I poked a hole in it by accident, and it's leaking here, and I put duct tape on it. Packing tape, whatever you call it. I'm going to keep it, and I forgot I had it. I haven't used it in a while. I really need to use it more, so I'm going to put it here in the front. Then we got from Missa, the Candid Concealer. It actually works so well, the primer. She was so right, and I use this all the time. This one is not going anywhere, be perfect. It's a little dark for most people, it works for me. Eyeshadow primer, great. Then I got glitter glues, BH Cosmetics, and I got NYX somewhere here. Yeah, they're very similar, actually work real well. So I'm gonna put them somewhere here. See, I'm a messy hoe. I can't figure out how to organize this. Then I got one of my favorites, Revolution Ultimate Base Primer. And the P. Louise that I'm trying to pan, it's almost out. It's good, but a Revolution is as good, if not better. So I'm trying to pan the other one. And then I got all these color primers. I got white from Beauty Bay. It's actually really good. I've been using it as well. And I got white from the Beauty Creations. It's really good. I've got white concealer from Ellie Girl Pro. It's really good. So I'm gonna put whites all together. And I've got the cheap AliExpress version. Becky Sue. It's eyeshadow primer. It's white. So I'm gonna put all the white. And I've got the same Becky Sue, the green. I got the pink. And I've got the purple. I'm gonna put them in the back because they're not as good as the Beauty Creations. And the Beauty Creations, I got yellow, pink, red, blue. So I'll put colors together with color. Okay, now it looks more organized. Definitely looks more organized. The Be Perfect is so big, it doesn't fit anywhere. Oh, there you go. That looks pretty neat now. So this is the primer drawer. This is the foundation drawer. Looks very nice and organized. And this is the concealer drawer and contour, and the glue stick is there. So, what do you guys think? What is your collection looking like? So, this is all the stuff that I'm decluttering. I think that's very good. All these things probably expired, so I don't feel bad for them, including this one. I think I did pretty darn good. So as you can see from little insert video, that's all the stuff I'm decluttering. I think I did real well in this round. Last time I could not let go anything. So next one up is gonna be probably my eyeshadow palettes. I also have glitters and things, so those probably I can declutter some of the things. Although it's hard to let glitter go, like really hard. So we'll see. I'll see you in one of the declutters in one of the coming weeks, I think. So this is the end of the video. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I also go live almost every Monday. So ring the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new stuff I upload. Follow me on social media, all the links down below. Like, comment, and huge thank you to all my patrons. Thank you guys for your support for me and my channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!